Sky was spitting ice for a good chunk of the night, at least while I was awake. Thundered until about 7. I heard it raining some after that. When I woke up this morning, I could hear those little ice chunks bouncing off the tent. I mostly do Starbucks via Columbia, but every now and then I do find some new coffee thing that I'll try. It's just, I mean, look at how much trash this is going to generate. Not to mention, 8 minutes? There's no way I'm waiting 8 minutes. Come on. Well, nothing fell on me again. But yeah, I'm not overly thrilled with this whole beetle kill. I'll be happy to get clear of it eventually. So maybe I get to do 20 miles today. Maybe I get to do 4 miles and the storms come back in. Who knows? Last night was such a waste of a good coffee buzz. I would have been shooting up hills for hours. That was a really nice cozy night once I was buttoned up and in my sleeping bag though. So I have a little over 100 miles to Wolf Creek, which is the Pocosa Springs access, and hopefully I have enough food on me. Otherwise, it's gonna get fine. All I need is 4 or 5 days of reasonable weather and for my hiker hunger not to kick in too hard. I'm only at between 200 and 300 miles since I got back on trail. Somebody was already out here this morning. Looks like Snowy Mesa got a dusting also. There used to be a yurt up here that you could camp inside and was a popular destination post Lake City. But apparently in December it got damaged in a storm, so they had to disassemble it. It's real encouraging when somebody comes by and goes, "Were you out here last night? I was glad I wasn't out here last night." Per that guy who's localish, there's going to be more thunderstorms today. Yeah, there's the remains of the yurt. So this is the last water source for 9 some miles, which is this next high section I'm supposed to get over. I don't like the look of the clouds, but we'll see. I just want to be able to hike. This is frustrating. It is surprisingly dry out here, even with the snow and rain. So I checked. Well, I've got some cross-country bailouts earlier on this section. It doesn't look like there's any real good, viable low country alt through here without going way out of my way. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a couple of days down in trees like this. I guess if the worst happens, if I can make it down that hillside, I can make something work, reconnect with the ridge on the other side. But damn it, I'm tired of this. Man, I am not liking this. I sat down and put my rain pants and rain jacket on and just watched to see what was going to happen with the storms, and sure enough, it started raining. But what was I going to do? I was seeing precipitation, but I wasn't seeing any sign of thunder or lightning, so I decided I pretty much had to go for it. Unfortunately, while the trail was mostly straightforward, you can only go so fast up at 13,000. Well, I'm not the only person out here. views are just bloody spectacular. I'm up on the 13,000 foot plateau. Those were the Norway guys that were at the annex yesterday. They're just out here doing a section of this. Hey guys, I think they think I can't see them. Just keeps looking worse and worse over there. So that sucks. Somebody left their sprinter key up here. Coming down the far side gave me a little more security from the storm, since I was seeing the occasional bolt of lightning off in the distance, but the wind was so cold I pretty much could barely take a break. One more trip to 13,000 today. Just gotta do 1,000 feet up this canyon. And of course they like cows back here. Well, this is gonna hurt. That's 13K on the saddle. That is a moose. Two moose. Just keeps seeing more up here. We're up to 3 now. Just dropping down to only 12K, at which point I'll find a quasi-protected place to camp. I've got people right behind me, so the plan A probably won't work due to that. So I kind of figured that lake was going to have multiple people. Hopefully I can just find something by itself. Sure enough, at the small lake next to Cataract, there were multiple tents already, and it looked like the people behind me were probably aiming for that. So in typical fashion, I waved as I went by and went looking for something a little more private. I really gotta find a place to camp. Well, I always say I can get this thing set up pretty much anywhere, and there you go. Not really ideal, but it'll work. Only other things I found were pretty exposed, and it was nasty here until it all of a sudden blew out. It does look like I have some sort of a moose friend eyeing me way over there, but that's the other side of a creek. There was a few sites at the lake over there, but there were already 3 people there and 2 more right behind me, so figured I should find something a little more private. Here's hoping I don't get trampled by a moose tonight. Home sweet home. Not the best pitch, but there you go. It'll work.